Hi there, Pisces. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, for those of you who are brand new. First off, thank you all for joining me. I do genuinely love doing this, so I truly appreciate you joining me on my journey. So the soul song readings are intended to be very different from your usual tarot spread. I'm going to start the reading with a 72 Angels card. These cards have angelic energy to them and thereby also show us the human distortion of that energy. So it has two sides. I will read them both. I will finish the spread with a, I can't tell if there's a mosquito in here or if it's just a little bug. I will finish the spread with an archetype card by Kim Krantz. These cards are pretty deep, big messages, so please feel free to take a screenshot of it, Google it, sit with it for a while, follow the rabbit hole, see where it goes. All right, so that's about the reading. If you would like a personal reading or just in general want to know a little more about me or any of my insane ramblings, please feel free to hit the website in the link in the description box below. If you'd like free cards pulled for you, please join us on Thursdays for the 3-card pull on Facebook. You can also find that link below. Okay, hate introductions, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. I'd much rather tell you how much I appreciate you guys watching the channel. So let's see, what angels are with my Pisceans? So you got 2. We have number 16, Hekamiah, loyalty to divine principles, royal attitude, respects commitments, coordinator, pacifier, candor, nobility, granted responsibilities, liberator, universal love, becomes a leader, a boss, a president, political and social organization. The human distortions, treachery, betrayal, war, rebellion, agonizing struggle, torn by remorse or indecision, obstructs the realization of our superior nature, selfish love, passion, plotting, scheming, gives rise to dissension in a group, feeling of being diminished, servility, irresponsible, idolatrous, self-serving, megalomaniac, disagreement. So here are some dates that may resonate with you. June 6th to June 10th, April 5th, June 19th, September 2nd, November 14th, January 24th. And then you got number 7, Alchemist, Ashea, we'll say it that way, it's pretty. Patience, discovery of the role of patience in the creation of the universe. Exploration, helps to discover truth. Good use of waiting periods. Ease in execution of difficult work. Beneficial force in the use of computers and programming. Capacity to discern and discover that which has been occulted. Insight and discovery of hidden aspects. Propagator of light, knowledge. Facilitates media coverage through computers, television, radio, the press, and publishing. Helps to pass examinations and solve difficult problems. Gives us the patience for learning. Discovers hidden secrets, finds original solutions. The human distortions. Impatience, rebellion, resignation. Laziness, negligence, heedlessness, ignorance. Has no desire to learn, does not study. Failed exams. Paralysis in the face of adversity, excluded from positions of authority, media manipulation, seeks personal glory, incomprehension, does not keep promises. And some dates, April 21st to April 25th, March 27th, June 9th, August 24th, November 5th, and January 15th. Okay. Please show me the past for my Pisceans. Please show me the past. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Please show me the present. Please show me the present. What is the present for my Pisceans? So we have the Devil and the Six of Cups. I feel like there's a fear of the past here. There may even be something toxic within, I actually feel like a relationship with children, or even in the relationship and how we relate to our past. We do have Capricorn energy here twice. What is the blockage? Thank you. We have the Five of Wands and the Emperor. Okay, so going back to your present, there could be some sort of disagreement with a father figure. I'm also getting conflict with like a boss or some position of authority. What is the guidance? The Ten of Wands. So this is taking on, excuse me, some sort of burden. I had a soda earlier, they make me burp. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World card. I'm gonna move these up so I can make space. So there is an ending and a beginning here. I'm getting very much the closing of a cycle. Now this could also talk about some sort of travel that's coming up. I'm getting with a lot of you that there, or maybe not a lot of you, because I mean it's a small channel. I'm getting that there's a cycle here, and I'm seeing a generational cycle. There could potentially be something within the lineage that is being propagated, and there's a need to pick up the burden and to finish the cycle, or not finish the cycle, but learn the lessons from it and close it out. So let's look at this Queen of Pentacles. Please clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Please clarify the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Magician. So this is either you manifesting this feeling of security, of nurturing. You know, this is very earthy energy, very homemaker. I'm getting a lot of home life here, manifesting this into your life. This could be a person that you manifested into your life. Yes, thank you. We have the Devil in reverse. So this is, could very well be a Capricorn, because again, we have the Capricorn energy. So there's a sense of breaking a toxic bond here. Please clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So there's there's a holding on. This is a safeguarding. This is, I actually feel like this is saving. I know the Four of Pentacles, everybody talks about it being hanging on, but the Four of Pentacles actually talks about building a solid foundation. You've made it to the Four of Pentacles. So are you going to save it? Are you going to invest it? What are you going to do with the Four of Pentacles? So the Four of Pentacles actually talks very much about foundation. So this is breaking a toxic bond and manifesting a solid foundation, a solid savings. Something very earthy again. Now you could be hanging on to it and looking and trying to figure out exactly what it is that you're going to invest in. And I think you are either hanging on to a person or investing in a person. So let's look at the Devil and the Six of Cups. Please clarify the Devil and the Six of Cups. We have the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. It's a lot of wands. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. So again, this is bringing up children again, the Fool card. There's a decision here to come together. And start a passionate, creative new beginning. Now, whatever this is, it could be a toxic connection to the past or a past life, or even some sort of soulmate type of connection. Now, the Devil card can talk about fear. The Devil can talk about toxicity. The Devil can talk about a lot of very negative things. This could also talk about, especially with all of these wands here, about very carnal and sexual energy. That results in children. So there's this type of cycle that you could be propagating that has a direct effect on your bringing up as a child. And I feel like this is what you're breaking. This is what you're coming out of. We have the Devil in reverse back here. We have the Devil here. It's easy for me to imagine that this is making the decision to break this bond and to begin anew, right? And there's a reason for celebration within that. Like I said, for a lot of you, I feel like whatever this is that you're moving through, there can be a real sense of breaking a generational I guess I want to say curse. I mean, that's what you're working on right now. So let's look at the Five of Wands and the Emperor. Like I said, this is the blockage, and I do feel like this has to do with a father figure, a boss figure, some sort of authority. So please clarify the Five of Wands and the Emperor. Please clarify that. Thank you. We have the Eight of Swords. The Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So there's a sense here of secrets coming out, you know, of some sort of secret coming out, which causes conflict. And I do feel like this is with like the father or a father figure, that is going to cause, that has caused a lot of mental entrapment within this struggle. And it's also blocking this wheel to come in. It's almost like trying to buck the system, or fighting with authority, or fighting with something. And this is actually very internal, but it's manifesting in your material world. This is almost being unable to take control of this. This is needing to take control of this pettiness, this conflict, so that you can create this closure, and break this Eight of Swords entrapment, and just letting the secret come out. This is like embracing your power instead of fighting with it. So let's look at the Ten of Wands. Please clarify the Ten of Wands. Why is this the guidance? We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in the upright. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is like taking up the burden of filling your own cup, right? This is letting go of some sort of materialistic view. We have two tens here, so these talk about endings. This burden is yours and yours alone, and it is one that can be very emotionally fulfilling. There may not be any money in it at all, but it is something that I heard pulling up the weeds. There is something here that needs to be, that the assessment of it needs to come to an end, and to understand that this physical aspect of something is not exactly what you want it to be, and the burden of filling your own cup is yours. Letting and recognizing that this is all coming to an end, that because the tens are the ending, they're the mastery. Taking up this workload can bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, even if it isn't, let's say, the right amount of pay or the type of thing that you're quite used to. And again, I feel like I keep going back to it's like, I mean, I'm a mother. And I love my daughter insanely. She's a beautiful human being, and she's absolutely amazing. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life, is giving birth and raising a child. It was a huge burden, but it was very well worth it. So this is very much talks about, is what you're doing, is your work, are the burdens that you take on fulfilling you emotionally? Okay, so we're going to look at your archetype. What archetype is with my Pisceans? You got 2, I think. Yes. So we have the threshold and the nectar. All right. Number 45. Which breaks down to a 9. I also believe that was in Scorpio's reading. The threshold, the door, the gate, the initiation. We cross thresholds continually, consciously and unconsciously. Doorways, gates, and entryways grace our path on a daily basis when this card arises. It signifies that the precipice you stand upon is not your typical one, however. You have arrived at a threshold of initiation, here to usher you into a new reality. It requires you to leave behind the you that you thought was so well formed. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work. Threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. Some may not recognize you. You may struggle to recognize yourself. The ground seems to crumble as you free fall into your new reality. This is the liminal realm. One step, dear friend. Just take that one necessary step forward. The future, one step forward toward the future that calls you. In Hindu mythology, Ganesh is the ultimate gatekeeper. Look to the great elephant god for support. Hecate, Janus, and Mention are also watching over you. When light, growth, individuation, ease in the liminal. When dark, resisting, refusal to grow, barriers, boundaries. Go deeper. Lie on the floor and listen to Bob Dylan's Standing in the Doorway. Crossing a threshold may not always be voluntary. Sometimes we are thrown across the boundary through circumstances far beyond our control. Either way, we cannot go back. And then Nectar, number 58. The nectar, the medicine, the elixir, the garden. In Hindu mythology, there is a miraculous substance known as amrit, or nectar, that contains infinite healing power. This golden nectar, or sacred elixir, is the drink of immortality, and like its sister substance, soma, is known to activate subtle intelligent forces that ease the mind, body, and spirit. Though esoteric, these images lead us to the central energy of this archetype, the sweet, potent, heavenly essence that lubricates our spirit back to life. The Nectar card calls us to identify and relish in places, practices, people, and activities that regenerate and heal. Medicine is needed, and it comes in subtle form that you may be overlooking. Seek the most sensuous, fragrant flower in the garden you have forgotten. Don't underestimate this remedy. It is said when someone has activated the substance within, it is reflected in their shining eyes. The Nectar, the Mystic, and Aletheia cards are linked. It is the mystic who, like Krishna, turns poison into nectar, and is truth that can often serve as a potent elixir for healing. When light, glowing, relaxed, subtle illumination. When dark, fixation on fixing, aggressive approach to healing. Go deeper. The Wind, One Brilliant Day by Antonio Machado. Sense the nectar within you, dripping from the crown of the head and soothing the brain. Let it drip down the spine like sweet honey. That, my beautiful Pisceans, is your reading. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye-bye.